And here we are, first game, third match, and this has a keep, even though a little bit light on land, unfortunately. I would like to have more than 2 lands, but like 3 lands. 3 lands is the perfect spot. Wasteland, just like that. I'm gonna get a basic land here and play Death Rushing because of Wasteland. So yeah, I'm gonna get a forest since I have the Tarmogoyf in hand. Eldrazi Temple, okay, playing against Eldrazi. I think this Eldrazi is fine since it's only a creature even though it's value. Even a Wasteland here and cast Tarmogoyf. Even though the other option is to get Liliana. Well, if I Liliana, make him sacrifice and this returns the creature, I'm in trouble, so let's Wasteland that. Again, maybe I should have Wastelanded his Wasteland. Since I really don't like the idea of him wastelanding me. So we're gonna get a swamp here. Even though that's... and I rely on this guy for blue mana. Another Weather Reshaper. Chalice of the Void. Now I'm actually unsure. Since in most decks 1 mana is bad, here it stops Brainstorm and Thoughtseize and Death Rushing. Let's check my deck list first quickly. Stops Death Rushing and Thoughtseize and Brainstorm. If I save the Brainstorm for Force of Will. Because I really don't like Force of Will as a card. I really don't want to pay 2 cards for this. But if I get rid of this, it counts as an artifact. Makes Tarmogoyf bigger. I'm gonna try this. I don't like this. I don't like Force of Will in this. I mainly decided to do it now because I get an artifact in the graveyard for Tarmogoyf. So yeah, I'm gonna get a swamp since I don't only have 2 lands. So, and then I have an option between Liliana and Shardless Agent. And I really don't like the idea of this guy revealing a land, or so I think I'm gonna go with Shardless Agent now. Since if I hit a Abrupt Decay, I can kill that anyway. Oh, there's Brainstorm. Put back land. And I guess I'm gonna put out land Shardless Agent. And then let's attack here, hope he might block easily for a land. But if he blocks, that's a creature in the graveyard, so Tarmogoyf becomes bigger. Okay, reveals Endless One. That's good for me. At least, unfortunately, it still goes to the hand. And I have Ugin, okay. Make Endless One. I guess I'm gonna cast Liliana, make him sacrifice so I can start attacking. There's one haste creature and it has trample, so I'm not gonna let Shardless Agent back to block. And if he kills Liliana, then Tarmogoyf again gets bigger. There goes Deathrise Shaman, which is, and I just went to remove my thingy, but I just went to remove my yields. Oh well, that happens. When you play on Mtg Online, you don't wanna click OK on everything. There's a creature. And throw it at slow visions. Attack. What instant speed card is there? Dismember? I'm gonna put that. I'm just attack here now. Did now before attacking in case he wants to wasteland. And just attack with everything. So the main card is Dismember that I can think of here. Yeah, Dismember. And he has one card in hand, so I'm gonna just +1 Liliana and get rid of the one card, which was a land. And he draws a line. Okay, sideboarding. So I think I kind of like Force of Will in this matchup, but not. So I'm gonna try to see how this. I'm gonna try to cut Force of Will if possible, but we're gonna end up playing them. Would I rather play him? Maybe got one Abrupt Decay. Since it's basically only, well, there's Endless one also. So if I would play like this, I don't really want to play Force of Will since I don't like Force of Will, and also they play Current of Souls, which can just negate my Force of Wills. But the question is, do I want to seize him? There's really nothing here I want to cut for a Thoughtseize or him. So I'm going to play a double Thoughtseize, double him. Okay, I'm going to see you in the next game. Which right now. And here we are for the second game of the third match. So yeah, this hand is a little bit too heavy on Abrupt Decays, but I have Brainstorm. I'm gonna keep it this. Opponent mulligans to 6 cards. But yeah, this hand is a little bit heavy on Abrupt Decay, but if I get Brainstorm. But I have to play into Wasteland here. Ogin. Oh, there's a Mimic. Well, that gets hit by Abrupt Decay here easily. Wondering when I want to brainstorm, since next turn I want to cast Abrupt Decay. Basically, next turn I want to cast Abrupt Decay. So wondering if I want to get a bad brainstorm. I'm going to get a bad brainstorm here. So I'm going to throw one land. Usually I want a wasteland, but here, if you get the hand like this, makes me wonder if I actually want the wasteland. Since I have a feeling that this is a... I feel like this is a land heavy hand. So I'm gonna do something I'm not sure about, and that is basically to shuffle away the wasteland. Other option is actually cast Tarmogoyf here. I think I wanna cast Abrupt Decay, and then turn after that. Not this turn. This turn cast Abrupt Decay. Next turn, Liliana the Whale. Just gonna get a Bayou here. Abrupt Decay now because I know I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna just do it now. If he plays no land, I'm gonna hate myself for. I hate myself for. Okay, now I hate myself for shuffling away the wasteland. I'm a little bit worried about playing Liliana now because of the haste creature. I guess I'm gonna do that. He has so much good stuff to discard. Oh, no. I want to play Tarmogoyf, not Liliana. I want to play Tarmogoyf. I'm just gonna get a Torbigal and play Tarmogoyf. I shouldn't have shoveled used the fetch land, but I did it because I was on my way to casting Liliana, but then I changed my mind. If he's stuck on land, I really want to start hitting him with damage rather than make him discarding cards, which he has plenty of. And there's the land for him. So let's hope it's nothing bad, but it probably is something really bad. Like an Optimal Sower. How many lands does he get? No lands, well at least that's good. So now I get Liliana, sacrifice Oblivion Sower and attack. And with double Ancient Tomb, he's gonna start taking a lot of damage if he uses them. That's Sorcerer Ancient, but yeah, that's Liliana. And he casts Rally Smasher, which is fine for me since it takes a lot of damage. If he attacks, that's great. If he doesn't attack, then it's bad. He attacks me face. He attacks my face. I think I still want to cast Shardless Agent here, even if he goes face. I have a feeling that he has another Rally Smasher in hand. Brainstorm is good. Show away the land and... So I'm gonna low on life, so I'm gonna assume... Wait, what am I gonna discard with Liliana? So I guess I'm gonna cast Belfast Strix. That would drop me with 1 life if he has another Reality Smasher. Yeah, if he has another Reality Smasher, I'm not gonna use a second overpick. Another option is to play safer, and I think I'm gonna actually do that. I'm gonna +1, throw away Baleful Strix here. And then it goes Destroy Shaman. And Destroy Shaman is slightly safer plan since now also discarding Baleful Strix also makes Tarmogoyf bigger, which drops him to 4, which kind of like cuts down on his Ancient 2 mana. But playing Destroy Shaman also means that I can activate Destroy Shaman to deal damage for 2 damage a turn. Also it has 2 toughness, and also I don't need to use the fetch line, one of the fetch lines, so I have more life. So this should be quite well considering that he's 4 life and double Ancient Tomb. Okay, well there's City of Traders. Don't see her. Still have lethal. Since Liliana sacrifice, activate that Horse and attack with both is lethal here. So I think I did everything, I counted everything correctly, and they should be lethal. Attack with both of these, activate that Horse Shaman. And the only mana he has is double Ancient Tomb. So make sure I don't click past attack phase, so attack both. Okay, I'll see you in the next match.